Hello everyone, a very good morning. This is Vaishnavi Tharamar and today I am here as like a storyteller. So yeah, I have a story that name is The Last Lesson. The Last Lesson is the set of the day of French and Prussian War 1870 and 1871. There was a boy, his name was Franz and his teacher's name was M. Hamel. That day he was very late for school and was in a dread of scolding by his teacher because MML said that he would question our participles and he didn't know the first word about them. So firstly he thought that he would bug the school today and spending his whole day out of doors, and the day was very warm, birds were chirping and soldiers were drilling, but he has courage of resist and hurried up for school. In the way he passed from town hall, and there was a lot of crowd in front of bulletin board. All from last years, all bad news were come from there, like lost war, all drafts, opportunities for officers, etc., etc. In the way, there was a blacksmith watcher. He yelled and said, don't go so fast, Bob. You will get to your school in plenty time." He was roasting him. When the school wagon, usually there was a lot of crowd that you could be here out of streets and like opening and closing the desk and repeating lessons in crowd. But that morning it was quite as like a Sunday morning. When he reached to his classroom was like a, and his friends all and his friends also on their places. He was frightened and blushed, and Emmanuel was walking with his ironic, terrible ruler. When Emmanuel saw him, he say very kindly, "Get to your place, little Franz. Start. We will never beginning without you." Then he feel little relieved and get to his desk and said, when then he noticed that Emmanuel wore green coat, green beautiful coat, frilled shirt, black silk cap, and all embroidered. He was he was very strange and sad. Then he noticed that the surprised him the most to see the back benches, which usually empty. The villagers were sitting on that like a student too. While he was wondering about this all things, MML said that if this is our last lesson, I shall give you. Your new teacher will come tomorrow, because the order from Berlin to teach only German language in schools of Lauren and Alsace. Then he understood that what he had put on the bulletin board and why there was a lot of crowd in front of them. And suddenly he started feel disappointed for not paying enough attention on his chapters, on his study. And M. Hamel too, the thought of not that he should never watch him again. He made him all forget about how cranky he was and about his ruler. And he understood that why villagers were sitting back on the class, and they were sorry too and showing their respect and thanking to the teacher for his 40 years faithful uh, teaching life and respect towards their country, their which country there's no more. While he was thinking about all this stuff, he heard his name. M. Hamel called and said, "Tell me about." Tell me about participles without any mistake, loud and clear. But as you know, he don't know the first word about the participles, so he messed up in the starting. Then he was not daring to look at up. Then M. Hamels, he don't daring to look at up. Then M. Hamel said, "Don't worry, you must feel bad enough to about this. We all have always have. We would learn it tomorrow. We have plenty time." But to be pretend like a Frenchman, we could neither spoke or write German, French language, our own language. So then MML said French language is the most beautiful, clearest, and logical language in the world. So as long as you keep at, just do it. And Franz was very amazed to see that how clearly he understood everything, and maybe the teacher never explained all the stuff with this patience. Then he looked on roof. The prison were cooked very low, and he thought by himself, will they make him speak in German? Even the prisons, all all at the once. The church struck 12, and at the same point, the soldiers were returning from drilling. The then M. Hamel stood up, and he was very pale and weak. France never see him very tall as like today. He was say, "Hey, my friends," but he couldn't go on. He was very weak. Then he took a piece of chalk and wrote as large he can could. He wrote, "Vive la France," means "Live long France." Then he was then he leaned his then he leaned his head against the wall and made a gesture without any word to them. Class dismissed. You may go. And this is the story. Thank you for listening.
Very good, बहुत बढ़िया.